Hi Virgo, welcome to your January readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Virgo, I feel that in January there's a lot of light that wants to be shed within your grasp of understanding, of dreams and situations you want to heal within you. But there's a sense of needing to reconnect with some faith or needing to have some faith in divine time, in divine working, in divine help to keep going where you are going. So it kind of feels like you are being given and shown signs to keep being hopeful, to keep being optimistical, to keep trusting your own inner guidance, to keep pursuing the truth of your happiness and of your dreams. But overshadowing that, there may still be a little bit of a sense of feeling like depleted from support, or feeling that there's a lack of support that you would really, really need to make you feel comfort and to make you feel like you are going somewhere. So some Virgos are lacking or missing assurance that things will work out. They want to believe that things will work out. They want to believe that there's brighter days ahead, but there are going to be moments where that sense of loneliness or insecurity into what the future holds may still hold you, and that's okay. I feel that some of you are here to be very sensitive over January, sensitive in regards to what your body is telling you, what your five physical senses are trying to communicate to you. So you may be feeling, smells. You may be hearing. You may be seeing. You may be compelled to touch things more than usual because they are kind of communicating. The five senses are really communicating with you, and I feel that some Virgos may in January put things a little bit on hold in regards to their hopes, in regards to their dreams. So, for those Virgos that are working on anything they want to accomplish, anything that requires a lot of faith and a lot of trust within them to make it work, I feel that you may be turning your back for some reason in dreams or in things that usually, spark your interest, spark your trust in the universe. Because I feel that there's something as well that you may be dealing that's very, you know, very confusing, very confusing. And at the same time, he brings you a sense of vulnerability to the surface where you may just not want to go there, or you may just not feel the energy to go there. But your five senses may be telling you something of importance, and I feel that for those Virgos that are not paying attention, um, you may have, you may be physically more prone to some type of sickness or just not feeling the best. Some of you may, catch colds or not feel that well physically. And I think that that is a sign that there's something here spiritually to be released. I feel that Virgos need to go back to their spirituality without questioning so much. What I want to say is that it's not to stop questioning your doubts or to stop uh, you know asking for answers, not like that, but you may be questioning, some of you, the truth behind it, the value behind it. You may be trying to go through your analytical mind to dig through some answers that you can only find spiritually. So I feel that you may have a doubt within spirituality for some of you. But for others, I feel that you're just, whichever is still imprisoning you, whichever is still holding you back from achieving that dream or that happiness that you do want to achieve, because I feel that you do want to go back to a place in life where it's more joyful, more social, more warmth, where there's more warmth, more conversation, more interesting things happening. I feel that some of you feel very lonely and just very unsupported by some reason. It doesn't have to be that you don't have anyone in your life. Of course, so many of you will. Is that sense of there's a lack of some sorts inside of you, an emptiness inside of you that for some reason in January may become more, wider or more visible than usual. You may not be able to hide it from yourself as probably other times you would, because there seems to be something that it's being, temporary paused. Your goals or your work or your distractions are kind of being eclipsed in January, so you can focus on a special situation for some of you that it feels like handcuffs. It feels like something that's really keeping you a prisoner of circumstances, or there's a circumstance in your life that you feel a victim from. And I feel that for those Virgos, you may find it may take some struggle, it may take some uncomfortable measures, but I feel that some Virgos will actually find a way to break the chains this month if you really dive into this Hanged Man. I feel that things may be temporary on hold, or there may be a kind of things on suspense mode, because again of this energy of awakening that's trying to come forward. There's contemplation within you this month that it's powerful. There's something, a type of guidance, orientation that wants to come forward to help you deal with prisons, to help you deal with past conditioning, to help you deal with that sense of being able to cope better with troubles and inconsistencies that are a constant part and will always be of life. I feel that some of you are just tired, exhausted of the struggle, of everything needing to be a struggle, everything needing to be hard. Some of you are kind of feeling this desire to just give up, or questioning the point in fighting, in dreaming, in believing. I feel that some Virgos, again, are here a little bit in a crisis of faith or of hope or of meaning overall in January. And I do feel that it is because there's something they still need to take out of their lives. I see that some Virgos may be doing some, huge cleansing of anything that is not working. I see some of you really throwing out garbage. So this could be literal, old things that you don't use or you don't want anymore, that you keep, storing in your own home or office or whatever. It's your sacred place. And I see you throwing out anything that it's not working. And I actually feel that the majority of you should do some type of big review of energy that it's stuck, that it's stagnant, that it's old, that it's, rotting, and it's not serving anymore its purpose. I feel that some of you would really benefit from throwing out unnecessary items, unnecessary, papers, anything that is just not serving a purpose. Because again, you're asking, or there's a doubt, spiritual doubt about the purpose of a certain situation or a purpose of your life in general. And if you are surrounded by things that are not holding purpose in your life anymore, That's a reflection of that stagnant energy you are feeling. So the more you work on, as simple as it can be, if you keep in mind that everything is energy, by helping, tossing things out and giving it away, um, you may be helping yourself more than you know. I feel that for others, this energy of throwing things out is, I really feel that there's Virgos that are determined, or they will reach this determination um, to really take out things from them that are not working anymore. And so this temporary phase of, taking a pause from the daily busy hectic life may actually be something you are willing to do, or you choose to do, to kind of make this powerful cleansing inside of you. So, emotions, thoughts, patterns, relationships, issues, whichever it is that you're dealing with, that you feel this urge to get rid of. I see you saying enough. I see some of Virgos saying enough to a situation, being very, calculated and thorough in making a decision for the better, in making a rational decision for their own happiness, which is the outcome of all of this, which is great, because I feel that even though January may be a little bit of a flatline month for some of you, as it reached the end, as it reached, more into Aquarius season, I feel that something within your spirit will be lift up. There could be good friendships coming in, or good moments of celebration for some reason, birthdays, weddings, or just simply finally feeling free or more available to go back to that place of, interaction with others, to that place of inter-exchange of experiences, sharing of experiences, seeing friends you haven't seen in a while, making sure you are adding something to your daily routine that thrills you, as simple as it may be. I see you after, doing this purge, doing this deep contemplation, awakening to what makes you happy, awakening finally to what is this need here that keeps haunting you, what is keeping you from being out there, what is making you feel lonely. Is actually the fact that there's nobody for you out there, or is it the fact that there's something in you that hasn't found yet a sense of um, companionship and trust inside of you, that makes you actually avoid human interaction or contact, or just being open to celebrate life as it is, each moment of it. I feel that some of you are learning how to celebrate life again, with their ups and their lows, with their constant inconsistency. There's something about you needing to accept or understand the process that life is about, and you are kind of going through this energy in January. I also feel that many of you are like pressuring yourself, like you want to be more, you want to do more, you want to have this accomplishment, or this attaining of something that's important to you, and you want to do more, you want to be more, or you are putting pressure overall in January to do more and be more, beyond your ego, beyond your worries, beyond your insecurities. Some of you are actually pressuring yourself to push yourself ahead, despite insecurities and the vulnerable side that it's arising as well. For those Virgos, I feel that it's important for you to keep things on balance, to not be a bully to yourself or too critical again of your process. Yes, we can always improve, we can always better ourselves, but also it's important to know when to just be kind, and when to allow and to be receptive to the moment you are in, and to, even if you cannot intellectually, mentally understand it or think that it's a good place to open your heart to the moment you are in your life, with its challenges, with its pain, with its losses, but also being honest, because there's always something there to gain, and you know that there's always something you are being given in return, even if it's not in a concrete, tangible way. I feel that some Virgos are going to rise to a new standard of life, to a new image they are going to play out there in their relationships, and it's taking a while to achieve that, realization. But I actually feel that as January unfolds, you will realize something of importance about your life, something that it's kind of like you will be finding solutions in unexpected places this month. So the more you open again, your perceptions, or you are open to different, multiple ways of looking at the same subject, the better, because you will find your answers or what you're looking to work out in a very unexpected places. It's not going to be in the usual ways, or the ways that make sense and logic to you here. Remember, spiritually, you are being asked to awaken to some truth this month. And I actually feel that also there's kind of a never-ending story in your life, or a repetitive kind of storyline that keeps surfacing, or a pattern, a situation, a relationship, whichever you can tag as a never-ending story in your life, because it could be just about yourself as well, that you are shedding some truth about it this month. You're kind of like, oh, this is why, or oh, this is what I need to do. But I feel that you need to be open, receptive to truths beyond the logic, to truths beyond your mind, to truths beyond, the facts. There's more facts out there that are not going to come from things you have seen or perceived. It's things again that you will be sensing. So pay attention to your five senses. Pay attention to what you're being guided to understand. And even though you may just immediately, give up and say, I don't know anything, be open to the ideas that come to you. Be open to the messages and dreams you receive, because they may tell you something. And discriminate. I think that some of you are also discriminating the importance of things, the value of things, and where have you been putting, the value of situations, in what measure you are into yourself. Do you put yourself in such a low context, or such a low degree of of value, that you're not seeing how precious you are at this time? You just may be seeing the flaws about yourself right now, but what about the places that suddenly are shining out of those unexpected places? What about, yes, pain, endurance, loneliness, but what you have, spiritually matured, what you have, those ideas that suddenly are rising in your mind? What about that? Why you don't put that into account? Why you don't say how amazing you are, how strong you are, how unbelievable you are for enduring these situations, but still remaining there, wise, mature, hold together as best as you can? It's like, I feel that Virgos need to look to themselves in the mirror and appreciate what they are seeing as they are, with the flaws, but not dismissing the good traits that are also a part of those flaws. So I hope I was able to provide some insight. Thank you so much for all of you who have been sending your love, your comments, your donations, and please keep doing so. Keep subscribing and sharing. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.